My name is Michelle, for those of you that don't know me or haven't met me before. Today you're going to be designing with me, or not really designing, but going to be doing some techie stuff. And what I'm going to be covering today is photo albums, particularly on Facebook. And the reason I'm doing this, multiple reasons. I had done this in a private group that I had for my presenters and for my crafters. And I'm in another private group where we're going to be setting them up. So the video will end up being available, or any of you that are watching can pop on live and watch it. And then the other reason that I'm doing it is because photo albums misrepresented item in Facebook, and they can be so helpful for you. I am going to just turn this down a little bit. So today I am going to show you how to use the photo albums feature in Facebook. And we're going to use it 3 different ways. I'm going to show you how you can use it on your personal account, how you can use it on your business page, and how you can use it inside of a group to help kind of put all of your items together. And I'm also going to show you different things that you can do to a photo album to make it more interactive, how you can actually sell your items right from your photo albums. Really cool shit. So, without further ado, and welcome. Without further ado, I am going to switch over and share my computer with you. So, as you can see, I'm looking at myself right now. I don't want to be doing that. Instead, I'm going to be looking at Facebook. Look at me in that little Facebook picture going, mwah, mwah. Okay. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, so here I am in Facebook. I am in my own personal account right now. So I'm going to start there, and I'm just going to show you on a personal level how you can play around with your photo albums. To get to a photo album, you want to go to your page, yourself. So as you saw, if I go home here, over here on the left, up top is like my little shining face here, and then I get my Facebook page. If I go to photos, I'm going to be able to see all of my photos here, okay? And a lot of my photos are with my girl Suzanne, so we're going to try that. For starters, to get there, you want to go to your albums. Now, I do have, Facebook does automatically make some albums for you on your personal profile. They'll do profile pictures and cover photos. And then we have all these other different albums here. So, actually, an album that I think I'm going to make, and to make an album is super easy. You just go create album, boom, and you give your album a name. And I'm going to call this Crafty Biker Chick. Stuff. And what this is going to do is this is going to this is going to be an album for me to put all of my Crafty Biker Chick links, lives, things that I have for sale or whatever, and it's going to actually link over to my business page. So so upload a photo or video. So I am going to upload a photo or video here, and I don't know if you can actually see, where I'm at, but I do have let me see. I'll keep looking to see if you can see it. No, you can't really see it. So I've opened up my, it's opened up like the little window where you search for your photos. And I'm just looking through my photos here, and I'm actually going to get my Crafty Biker Chick picture here. And I'm just going to put... check out my cool items and videos. Yay! And then enter. So we've got that there. Now, once you have all this done, and what's going to happen is in any of the photo albums, whether you're doing this on your page, whether you're doing this on your personal Facebook page, or whether you're doing it in a group, that first photo actually turns into the album photo cover. So So I'm just going to, so you want to go ahead and post it once you're done and once you have it set up. So when you do this, no matter where you're doing it, you're going to want to have some sort of picture or cover. Otherwise, the first thing that you upload is going to be your cover photo for the album. So we're going to go on ahead and post that. And while we're waiting, okay. So I'm going to scroll down here. And so here's my Crafty Biker Chick Stuff album. Okay, now once you have that created, it's in photos, but it's also under albums, you know. So when you go back to photos, I go to albums, it is going to show up as the last album that I created. Where did it go? Where the hell did it go? Maybe I need to refresh. Refresh. There it is. Sorry, it shows up as the first one. The most recent one you do is the first one. So when you click on this after you create it, and again, you're going to do this in every single one that you do. This is actually the first time that I've done them on a personal level. So add to album. Oh my goodness, there we go. Add to album is going to bring you to this. This is what I wanted to get to, the edit album part. The album name is Crafty Biker Chick Stuff. And so this is where you're going to put your description. This is where you're going to write all about, like, you know, here you will find quick links to my Crafty Biker Chick content. Now, I'm doing it for business, so I'm making an album. You could do it like my wedding day. You could do it like my walks with the dog, my walks with my buddy. You can put whatever you want. Now, in this description part, you are not able to put links. You know, it won't allow you to put links in as of yet, as of how far I know now. But you can also add it here. So the description for my picture, I can go to, actually I'm going to open up Facebook again. I have like a million Facebooks open. Oh, it won't let me open up another one. Son of a bee, son of a bee. Okay. Let's see if I can just type in Facebook. It's hard to do a Facebook Live on a Facebook item. So I'm going to switch over to my Crafty Biker Chick now, which is one of my Facebook pages. And on that Facebook page, what I'm going to do is I am going to click over here and I'm going to go to that Crafty Biker Chick page. What happens is up top here, this is like your page URL. So I'm going to highlight that. I'm just going to click on it and I'm going to do Control C, but you can also right click and click the copy button to copy it. And I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to right here check out my cool items and videos. This is just one of the first pictures. Let's see, be sure to like and follow me here so you do not miss out on the fun, the entertainment. And then I'm just going to Control V, or you can right click and paste, and I am going to save it. And now we can save it. Okay, so now when I go to this photo album, that first thing that comes up, this is what people will see. They will see, check out my cool items and videos. Be sure to like and follow me here so you do not miss out on the fun. And when you highlight over that, it will bring you right to my Crafty Biker Chick. Now, you can add any link in here once you have created a album. So I'm going to switch over to Crafty Biker Chick and I'm going to show you how you can do this inside of. Now I'm on my page and I'm going to go to the photos area here of Crafty Biker Chick and I'm going to click on albums. It's the same thing. And now here on Crafty Biker Chick, the one thing that I wanted to work on was, as you can see, I only have my profile pictures and my cover photos. So I am going to make one that is for cool videos. So I'm going to create an album. I'm going to name the album Video Tutorials. Oh my gosh. Put on a second pair of glasses here. Actually, I'll call this one Crafty Video Tutorials, because I have all kinds, right? Now, upload photos or videos. Now, I don't actually have one made, but I am going to use that same Crafty Biker Chick logo, and I'm going to post it. Now, what happens when you do this on a page is it actually posts it to your page. So I'm in the Crafty Biker Chick Facebook page, and one of the albums that I have created is this one, the Crafty Biker Chick. But I'm going to click, like before, I'm going to do Add to Album, and that's going to bring me to what I just created, and it's Crafty Video Tutorials. So the description for this is going to be this album compilation of free, good word to use, and previously recorded lives. Okay, good enough. I can always go back and add to that, but that's where I'm going to keep it for now. Now, the description here could actually, under this first one, I could add links in here to my, let's see, for more, visit my website. That's a link. It will recognize that as a link. So I'm going to go ahead and save it. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to add to it. And what I'm going to do is I want to add some of my videos. Now, the first thing that you'll want to do is you'll want to find your pictures or your videos that you want to share. And as long as you have the link to them, you can add them in there. So I can have another album in here that links to my my shopping pages. I can break it down, which is what I'm going to end up doing on here, is I'm going to break it down, you know, by purchase sexy halter tops, purchase helmet apparel. And then I can put all the pictures that I have of those items that I sell, and I can link it directly to the sales page, whether I have a Square account, whether I have an Etsy account. I just find that item, and finding a link to something is as easy as going to that item that you are trying to find and copying the URL link in there. So this is a great way to share your website. This is a great way to share items that you have for sale. This is a great way to share videos. So I think that the items for sale and the videos are pretty self-explanatory. But I will link one to show you. But for now, we're going to do a video. So I'm going to show you how to link it to, especially if you do lives or you do pre-recorded videos. If you do live sales, you can always have them go in there and save the link for a week or whatever before you take them down. Or if you leave the live sale up all the time. So what I'm going to do to find this is I'm going to go back to photos while I'm still in my Crafty Biker Chick. And as I go down into my photos, now you can also do more and find videos, which actually is what I'm going to do. You could scroll down your photos and find them. But these are my videos, okay? So this one is meet the thanks for being the top. Finish it up Friday. Meet the new cricket. The memory bear that I made. Adding some final touches. Live craft and sell. Finish it up Friday. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to that one looks a little creepy, like evil. Getting real crafty. I look like I'm evil crafty. Okay, so we'll do this one. Okay, because I actually have a picture of this graduation cap, but we're not really actually going to do the pictures. So the question that you want to ask yourself is, how do I find the actual link to this? Okay, now the actual link to a video is going to be right where right at the time frame that you recorded it. So in order to get that, make sure that you have the exact perfect link that you want. I was actually looking for the one where I crafted it, so let me go back. Here it is. Okay, so to actually find you want to click on the time, the date and the time. So when you open up your video, you're going to find the name of your page, when you were live, who published it, and then down here is the date and the time. You click on that date and time. Always do that. I was already in the page for this video, but I just want to make sure that I've got that video. Now, I'm going to go up here into the top part where the URL is listed, and I'm just going to highlight it, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to copy it. And the reason that I'm doing that ahead of time is so that I don't have to open up another Facebook and end up creating a situation where I can't do anything with it. So now I'm going to close this out, and I'm going to go back to my photo albums. And I am going to go back to photos. I'm going to go back to albums. And I am going to have to refresh it, I think, to find my album. Or it's taking a minute to load. There it is. Crafty Video Tutorials. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to the album. When I click on add to the album, remember it brings us back here if you want to edit your description. And then I'm going to upload photos or videos here on the left. So now I am going to go and I'm going to find my photo that I have of this graduation cap. So, all right, we're going to go to the album. It's going to take a minute to upload. Refresh the page if you have to, if you don't see it right away. And so here it is. Here's my first one here. So I'm going to click on that and edit it. Now when you edit it, a thing will open up here to add a description. So I'm going to say follow this link to see how I made this graduation cap. 3D photo box. And then I am just going to do Control V, and that is a link to the video. And I'm going to put that I'm done editing. And now when you go to it, I mean, obviously you can see it right here. When I highlight it, it brings us to it. But I just want to bring us out of this. As people go through the photos, they're looking at your photo. They see, ooh, that's pretty cool. I want to see how she made it. And you can click on this link right here. And it brings them straight to the video. So the reason for this is that there's just no more like scrolling through, having your videos get lost. You can do this with videos from years ago. You can do this from videos from yesterday. You can do this with pictures. you can do this. Obviously, this is an album that I created that is videos, right? Crafty video tutorials. So I am going to, now you can also do this inside of a group, and I'm going to show you how to do it inside of a group and how to find your group videos, okay? But before we do that, I do want to make one more album in here which has photos. So I'm going to go to photos again. I'm going to click on my albums. And the next album that I'm going to make, I'm going to create an album. And this album is going to be phone. Okay, wait a minute. Wrist lanyards for cell phones. Okay. And actually, I'm going to call it buy wrist lanyards for cell phones. Okay? Just to show you what, like, you can call it whatever you want. You can call it whatever you want. I did just take a picture recently of like a bunch of wrist lanyards, and this will end up being my cover photo for the album. And the thing is, you want to make sure that you really prepare ahead of time for this, because if you you can't change that one that's going to end up being the cover photo without deleting the album. So in other words, you have to, and if you want to change that cover photo, you either have to delete, it's going to end up becoming your second photo, or you have to delete the whole album and start over again. And for it to look neat and attractive and, you know, brought in to draw people in, you know, you definitely want to make sure that you have really nice, attractive photos. Now, the pictures that you add after you have your main cover photo on there isn't really going to matter so much as, you know, because you can move them. I don't know if you can move them around, but you can delete them. Like, they're not going to show up as the main photo. So you can even change them, add other links or whatnot. So, all right, I'm going to go with this. Okay, I'm going to post it. And then I am going to go back to my photos. I'm going to go to my albums. I think I got to refresh the page because it's not showing up yet. Here it is. Buy wrist lanyards for cell phones. Okay, so since 4th of July is coming up, I'm just going to add the 4th of July ones, right? So now add to the album. A description you can put here. You know, here's where you can purchase wrist lanyards for cell phones. Safely, securely. I spelled that wrong. And directly. And I still got securely wrong. Okay. I'm going to say that one more time. And I'm going to add to the album again. And I'm going to upload a photo or video. And I'm going to put, for this one, I want to put my 4th of July. So here we go. Okay, add to album. Okay. So this one I'm going to put in for the description. I can put anything I want in here now. Okay. Now I can put a location. I can put the date and time stamp on it or whatever, or it's already going to be there. But check out these cool for 4th of July fashion, or anytime you'd like to celebrate your patriotism. Fashion. I'm not even going to read that word there. Now, we're going to stay on this for a minute, but I am going to go over to my my website. And let's make sure that you can see that there. Yep. And I'm going to click the shop link. And we are going to go to my key fobs, which are under accessories. Key fobs and wristlets. And this is the cell phone patriotic prints, right? It's its own entity, and they can select which one they would like from here. Right now I just have the stars and stripes. I'm going to be adding the other ones. But I want them to come to this to see all of the patriotic wristlets that I have. So I'm going to go back to my Facebook where I was, and I'm just going to enter here, and I'm going to Control V. So I actually just copied that page, by the way. When you weren't even looking, I just copied that page. So you can even put like a space in here, so there's like a little dip in between where they go. Now look at this. It says, check out these cool wrist lanyards for 4th of July fashion, or any time you'd like to celebrate your patriotism. And then when you click this, it brings you right to that link so that they can purchase right from your Facebook. How cool is that? If you have like something like Square, or you have Etsy, you know, go on ahead and find your item, share the pictures. Now, I mean, it's just cool stuff to do. Now I want to show you how you can do this in a group. So you can share just about any link, but you can't do the whole tiny URL thing. It's just so that you know. Just so you know. So now I'm going to go back to my Michelle account. I'm going to go to a group. And the only reason I'm going to go to the group is to kind of show you that there is a little bit of a different way to find your videos within a group. So I am going to go to my groups, and I'm going to go to my Crafty Biker Chick and Friends Marketplace. Now you can do the whether you're in a private group or whether you're in a public group, as long as you have the what's the word, the permissions to be able to use to upload photos and use the albums. So you're going to do the same thing. Now here I am in the group. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to go over to media, and you're going to look at the albums. I had deleted all the albums. I had an album for all of my sellers in the group, but I'm going to go on ahead, and I am going to go on ahead and do one of the Crafty Biker Chick videos that I did. So I'm not going to do, well, no, you already know how to copy the link. So I want to show you how to copy the links. So we're going to do the same thing. You want to create an album, and I'm going to call this one Crafty Biker Chick videos, and I'm going to want to upload a photo. It's going to be like my first photo. So I'm going to just use that same one, that Crafty Biker Chick one that I've been just using for everything, because I can. Okay. Check out all quick links to all videos found in this group. Okay. Now, of course, you can, if you have like your video on Vimeo, or if you have like a video link to YouTube, you could most certainly use them as well, okay? But for just the purposes of demonstration, I'm just going to do quick links to all videos found in this group. And I'm not really going to go too crazy with the description. When I click on this, that little box where you add the description doesn't exist. So when you're in a group, you want to go to those three little dots on the right. So when you go to an album in a group, like whether your admin has set up an album for you within the group, you know, that's all about you, or whether you want to share something in the group, when you want to add your description, you want to click on these three dots to the right, and you want to click Edit Album. What that's going to do is that's going to bring you to the area. So it all looks the same and it all acts the same. There's just different ways to get there based on where you're trying to make that album, or where you're trying to create something. So, and I'm going to just write the same thing. So you could even do this like if you have like guest designers, or if you have people come in in your group to do things, you know, you create this album. So now, like I said, right click on those three dots and you're going to be able to edit it. You want to add photos, you just click add photos or videos. Now, before I do that, I want to find some videos within this group. Finding your videos within a group is so stinking easy. It's amazing. So what you're going to do is, when you get to the group, there's this little search button here, this search magnifying glass. When you click on the magnifying glass, that is searching within the group, okay? So I want to look for Crafty Biker Chick. And what that does is it shows all of the Crafty Biker Chick posts. Shows all of the Crafty Biker Chick posts. So as we go through, look, there's all the photos that I've shared. And when you get to this, you know, you can highlight it. You know, you can look at posts I've seen, most recent, tagged by location, date posted, all that. This is more pictures that I did. Okay, here's a video that I did. Okay, this is Motorcycle Shop Talk. So that's going to be a different video, which I will put in there. These are my video people. I mean, not my video. These are my crafters. Okay, so here's a finishing it up on Friday. So you want to do the same thing. You want to go and you want to click on that date and time stamp, okay? I'm not sure what, I'm wearing the same damn outfit. I'm not sure what I was doing in here. So literally, even though I didn't know what the hell I was doing, I still don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing some kind of video thing. So I'll have to add a description after. When you click on the date and timestamp, it brings you to the actual video. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to copy that. So you can either right click, Control C, or you can right click and copy. Once we have that copied, you will want to go back to where you were, and you'll want to go back to the media area, back to the albums, Crafty Biker Chick videos. I want to add a video, upload a photo or video. So this is a test picture. That's why you're going to try to have this ahead of time. You know what I mean? Your cover photos done ahead of time. And you're not going to be doing like 15 of them all at once like I am here. I'm just kind of jumping around to show you all of the different options. Text picture for video share. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to enter, and then I'm going to do Control V. And then this is the video that we're going to be sharing. All right, we're going to post it. Now when we click on the Let's Do Lunch, it says this is a test picture for the video share. We're going to have to watch this and see what I did. But it brings you right to finishing it up Friday. Testing third-party streaming and finishing up some projects. So I can go through this, watch this video, figure out what I was finishing up. It looks like I'm packaging up some Peace Love and crafting decals, and while talking about my plans. So I can make a little description. I can get a nice cover photo. Maybe that cover photo is going to really end up being a picture of my Peace Love and crafting. So so there's many things that you can do here within your photos and videos. So did I confuse you yet? No. Adding photos is super easy, and videos to your albums. But if you've already recorded the video somewhere else, whether you have it on YouTube, whether you have it on Vimeo, whether you have it already on Facebook, find the URL for that video, make a nice cover photo for it, and upload that photo to the photo albums to grab people's attention. It's easier for them to browse through it, and then they can click on the video and watch it, especially if you're doing longer tutorials that are more like a half an hour or an hour, or if you have pre-recorded live sales that you like to keep up for a while, for any reason that you'd like to do that. The photo album feature for that, I would keep them separate, like videos on this, videos on that, and make as many albums as you would like. Another thing that you could do is you could do photo albums for items for sale. You know, if you just make one type of item, that's great. You can categorize it much like an online store. And if you're just using albums for your personal self, you can do these same things to link to wedding videos, to link to birthday party videos, to link to things that you think are funny and hilarious, to share your photos, to group them all together, so that when you're talking with somebody and you're meeting with them and you're saying, oh my God, like I can't even tell you how many times I've said to people, look at oh, you want to see my granddaughter? She's so grown up. And they're like, yeah, I haven't seen her since she was 7. I am scrolling through those Facebook pictures, like, to the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm just not going to show you this. Like, I can't find this picture. It's like way down there. But when you separate it into albums, you can say grandchildren. You can say, you know, time at the park. You can say surfing. So there's many, many different things that you can do with the photo album feature. Listen, if you are liking this video, if you're liking this content, if you want to see more content, you know, give me a follow, give me a like, give me a hey, how you doing? If you have any questions about using the photo album feature for needs that I haven't discussed here in this tutorial, reach out to me. I'm happy to walk you through it. I'm happy to do what I can. I know I can tend to move fast, and I'm just really trying to kind of reel it in and tone it down a little bit. So have a great day, and thank you so much for popping in and visiting with me. And I'm so proud of myself for not swearing. So, toodles!